Hello. Welcome. Our drive takes us along Whakatane's main access road from the bridge, down McAllister, and into the Strand. Once there, we sidetrack with a circuit of Boone and Richardson streets, before continuing on the Strand through town, into Quay Street and along the wharf. Finally, on Muruwai Drive, out to the heads.
Hello, I'm William, your driver for the day. At the roundabout we turn into McAllister Street. If you are new to Whakatane, we are passing by one of the oldest parts of the town, Apanui. 150 years ago there was nothing much here. Whakatane grew up as the result of a late 19th century influx to the area of farmers, mainly from Holland, because of the flat, highly fertile countryside. Now we are turning right into the Strand, past the old Wally Sutherland Motors site, recently demolished to make way for a new shopping area. You could be wondering why this road is called the Strand. Well, Strand is a very old English word meaning beach, and once upon a time the town's main street actually bordered the beach. All the area to the left of us, between the street and today's riverbank, comprises land that has been reclaimed over the years.
Okay, I'm Kate. It's my turn now that we are in the main street. Mornings are usually very busy along the Strand, with a wide range of businesses operating. Along here we have banks, pharmacies, a surgery, a Bed Bath & Beyond, a Kathmandu, a $2 store, sports goods stores, and plenty of cafes. One supermarket, New World, is within walking distance, but two others are in different parts of town and the big stores are on the outskirts. In a moment we will turn into Boone Street and do a little circuit around Richardson Street, before rejoining and continuing along the Strand. On our left, in the distance, are the Whakatane District Council offices, and a little further, are facilities that you might need in desperation sometime. Before we turn right into Richardson Street, you will see a long building at the end of Boone, which is a new district museum and research centre. Opposite is the police station, should you need that any time. But hopefully not. After the turn, the RSA Club is on our left, with more cafes and takeaways on the right, plus a bin inn.
When we get to the next roundabout, which is the junction with Commerce Street, you will see, on the far side, what might seem to be a large tree, but which in fact is a huge rock, covered in bushes. It used to be on the river's edge before the Strand was constructed. This half of the main street houses a number of clothing shops, many more cafes, restaurants and fast food outlets, a couple of op shops, gift shops, a multi-choice cinema and, at the far end, an Irish pub and several bars. As you might gathered, this is the end of town where you come for eating, drinking and entertainment on a Friday or Saturday night.
But don't stay out too late. Anyway, so far we haven't seen any water, but as we pass the information centre, which is up to our left, we enter Quay Street. At the end of the street is the town wharf, from where services to White Island used to operate. Early mornings were busy times, with 2 or 3 boats loading up with tourists, returning in the afternoons. Sadly, everything stopped after the terrible events and tragic loss of lives on December 9, 2019. We can access the wharf briefly, where you can see White Island boats still moored.
Now let's rejoin the main road out to the river mouth, around the back of the fishing club and past where some rather splendid boats have their moorings. Whakatane is a major center for deep-sea fishing activities, both private and commercial. As you will see, enthusiasts bring their boats from far and wide, launch them into the river and park their trailers here. They can be at sea for many hours, often going more than 40 miles offshore, then bringing their catches back to be weighed for competitions that are held frequently. The large open green space on the left served a very useful purpose following the White Island eruption, as a staging ground for the many ambulances, helicopters and other services that came from far and wide to care for the casualties, and transport them to Whakatane Hospital. A terrible day. But life goes on, as we shall see as we continue to a viewpoint overlooking Our Lady on the Rock and Whale Island. For a break.